That night, Jacob was leading the Q458 when he witnessed Jack and Aiden being assigned onto the wrong train.
This is just a waste of time. Can't believe that lazy goofball tricked us into pulling these pointless manifests.
Manifest? What manifest? What the heck are you even talking about?
You damn fool! The one we're on now! Open your eyes! Ugh, you're as mindless as that blue hippo who tricked us.
Well, it's your fault for listening to that stupid cab in the first place. So why don't you get your facts checked, jerk? But anyway, once we're done, should we return to Waycross so we can get revenge on him, Eddie, Richard, and those two ex-confils whom I forgot their names?
Oh yes, we should. That'll teach those useless engines some lessons. It's for what they deserve. You know what? Let's just leave the train here. We're not taking us down to dumb old Bone Valley with this piece of steel.
Bone Valley? What's that? A valley full of dead bones or what?
It's the garbage dump full of phosphates, you smooth brain. Have you not heard of it?
Oh, sorry. Jeez. Calm down, will ya? We don't have brains since we're trains, remember?
Whatever. Just shut up and leave the train here and go to the shed so we can roast some engines. And we have this old toaster take this train all the way to that dump by himself. And soon, he'll catch on fire by the time he gets there. Hence, he's facing backwards, so maybe he'll crash.
Yeah, you're right. Plus, he has fuel injection problems anyway.
Also, he stinks.
Hey, what are you two doing? You can't abandon your train while on duty.
Well, when I lead, it's my rules. Now take it yourself, Tin Can.
Just remember, now that we're done, we're gonna head back to Waycross to roast some more engines.
Shut up, Biden.
Wow, what idiots. I'll just report this.
Hey, want us to take over this train?
Sure, I need to get back to Waycross anyway, since I feel something bad is gonna happen there.
No problem. Just uncouple from this train, and we'll take it from here.
Never, ever taking the train to this garbage dump ever again.
This is your fault anyway for not making up your goddamn mind!
Iden, what did I tell you about raising your voice at me? We have nothing to do anyways. Besides, look at this little weakling right next to me.
Oh, great. Do I see something that deserves to be in the scrapyard, or did it just escape from the scrapyard?
Yes, you do, Iden. Yes, you do.
What are you two doing here?
And why should you carry out there, little tin can?
Yeah, it's none of your business, you little brat.
That's not nice.
Yeah, we don't care about what you say. We're just looking to get out of this hectic place. And even then, why do you outdated pieces of junk still exist? You should be disintegrating in a scrapyard because CSX doesn't even find you reliable. Switchers like you are heavily outdated nowadays. You never get put on road trains because you're so decrepit and small. Ever wonder why your later models have been retired by other railroads like Norfolk Southern? Because they don't find you reliable like us.
Yeah, you'll have a very sad life if all you can do is switch, you stuttering pint-sized box on wheels.
But that's what I'm built for.
Yeah, cry all you want to your mommy, you miserable little puppy. You're so fragile you can't even pull a single flat car. You're just weak and pathetic, and that's all you'll ever be. But don't worry, you'll soon find yourself being cut up in a scrapyard like you're nothing. Why aren't you laughing, you fool?
Jack, I'd love to help you roast this pot, but it looks like we have company of ours running off.
What? Stop that old pile of white cap junk before he blows up to pieces.
Yeah, he doesn't look as outdated as that little pot on wheels we're dealing with.
I don't care. I feel like he's gonna snitch on us. Now move and get your slowpoke axles rolling. We'll deal with this little clump of tin canister later on.
Alright, gosh, no need to rush me, jerk. But you know I can't start up as fast as that Amtrak airhead, you know.
I don't care. But anyways, we'll see you later, you little pot. When we get back, you're going to the scrapyard. You hear me?
soup!
Aiden, what do you think you're doing?
The signal is red, Jack!
That's cause the smelly GE passed it, you idiot. Have you not any common sense?
I don't get it. Why won't you tell me since you think you're so smarter than me?
Damn it, Aiden. Cause you're fat, lazy, and slow self, we just failed to catch him. You know we're under hot water right now.
Hey, tell that to that worthless Amtrak airhead who thinks he can run at supersonic speed. But here he comes.
Zip it, Aiden. Your pint-sized brain is the reason why we fail literally everything and why we can't live up to Miguel and Leo's standards.
You're too slow!
I'll shove that ego up your exhaust if I hear that again, worthless blue slowpoke.
Jack, we don't have hands.
Shut up. Just shut up, you idiot. I don't want to hear another word from your mouth for the rest of the night. You know what? I know exactly what we should do next. When we get back to Waycross, we'll find an outdated AC-44 and bring him to the scrapyard.
But why him?
I said stop talking.
He's not outdated as...
I said shut up. Don't make me force you to shut up. Hey, foolish engine. What are you doing back here? You're supposed to be on the Q603 to Bone Valley.
I have something very important to tell you.
Then spit it out. I do not have all night.
Jack and Aiden are plotting something really terrible here. They pursued me out of Baldwin, Florida, and they were on my train which they weren't supposed to be on. Yet, they decided to abandon their duty just to cause more trouble.
Well, that doesn't mean you should have to abandon your duty either. Foolish engine.
But sir, they were the ones who started it first. If you don't believe me, just take a look at the event recorder in my cab. I have all evidence against them.
Okay, fine. I'll check. But if you're caught breaking the rules, I will have to assign you as a switch here for the rest of the week. Do you understand? I see. Thank you for reporting this 55. I will deal with those foolish engines at once. In addition, I will let you go. I apologize if I was harsh earlier, but next time please be more specific. I may know the engines you're talking about, but I have dealt with so many foolish engines today that I call them by their numbers.
You back already? I thought you were supposed to be in Winston, Florida.
Yeah, I'm wondering, what happened to you?
I was chased out of Baldwin, Florida by Jack and Aiden, and for whatever reason, they were out to apprehend and victimize me.
Wait, so there's some troublemaking engines after you?
I guess so, but at least I lost them, thankfully.
Well, I hope they don't come here, but I have a bad feeling about this. Those pumpkin patches are up to something no good.
Hey, don't you guys worry. I don't think it's gonna happen. But if it does, we'll keep you covered, alright?
I already reported to the yard master anyway, so I doubt they'll cause any more trouble.
Well, I'm still really worried about this, knowing how many troublemaking engines I put up with in the past. Besides, Caleb and I made amends recently, and I'm just really paranoid about what those two smelly, rotten pumpkin patches are going to do next.
Yeah, I doubt they'll do anything. I'll put up with idiots too, but usually it backfires in the end.
Sorry, guys. It's just that bad memories can haunt me at times. You know the many troubles I went through.
Don't worry, Jacob. I never rode the same rails as you. But sometimes we just have to move on from the past.
Exactly. But sometimes it's hard to move on from the past after dealing with some annoying switchers that brought you into trouble. Jerby.
Well, to be fair, I'm kind of worried about this too, because there's been way too many kidnappings at this yard lately, thanks to Bryce and Jonathan's evil antics.
I heard, but like they said, it's always gonna backfire, so I'm not worried about it. And besides, I already told the yard master anyway.
But we'll still keep our eyes out, Caleb. If Jack and Aiden are planning to kidnap someone, I wouldn't be surprised that they are doing the same thing that Bryce and Johnny did to Zack and Cream.
Can you all shut up? I'm trying to get some beauty sleep and dream about Seaboard.
Then go to another shed, moron!
But this is the most comfortable shed I'm in where I can get all the up-to-date maintenance. and it can make me dream of Seaboard here.
If you are dreaming about Seaboard, then go somewhere else, Mr. I caused 2 derailments at Jacksonville. If anything, you should have gone with those pumpkin patches out west.
You first, you oversized fuel-hogging GE, and I don't want to hang out with those rotten oranges in the vulgar west. Especially after they tricked me into switching those precious Seaboard hoppers onto the wrong freaking track. Ever wonder why your horsepower got derated recently?
First of all, for someone who had their train being too heavy is not an excuse, and no engine is making stuff up. The reason why you're so pathetic, Eddie, is because you always complain about switching. There's no damn track that goes into the Atlantic Ocean unless you're on the Florida East Coast, and you won't take over any road hauling jobs because yet again, you'll do more switching since us mighty GEs have been taking over road hauling jobs.
Shut up, you worthless outdated fuel hogger. If anything, you're the one who's pathetic since you had high horsepower problems till CSX derated you. Which is why CMDs will outlive you smelly GEs.
Ha! In your silly dreams, Seaborn man. Oh yeah, you hated switching and working with ex-chassis units so much to where you refused to do your job like you're supposed to. And you didn't care about Cream after she got abducted by Bryce and Johnny. Then you had a meltdown after Bryce and Johnny were sent out west, and you made Cream feel worse because you think that Cream was annoying and shouldn't be here, when in fact Cream came here to get repairs, and she is not annoying like that NS-9 number 9422. Plus, you made Amy so mad that you got a taste of your own medicine when the yard master sent you to Jacksonville, only for you to get into a brawl with Jeremy, and then cause 2 derailments there. But at least you were right about Conrail being Big Blue toothpaste and the failure of the railroad. For someone who was a loudmouth about Seaboard 24/7, my crew had decided to make their own merchandise out of you by creating memes, food impressions, along with the clothes to sell every railroad in the country. So get lost, Seaboard sandwich, and stop bringing up my past.
Ah! For Seaboard's sake! How the hell did you know about this? Who told you about this? Who freaking told you?
It's none of your damn business, you Seaboard-obsessed boomer blockhead piece of crap.
Oh, you know what? Get the hell out of my face, you useless overweight fuel-hogging GE.
Nope. I'm staying here, whether you like it or not. Take the damn rails, Seaboard-loving sandwich freak.
Why, you fuel-gobbling piece of...
Will you just get the hell out of here, you Seaboard-obsessed bucket of bolts?
Oh, fine. I'm just gonna move away from you smelly GEs.
Lord of mercy. I don't have time to deal with dramas with other engines. Guess I need to get some sleep.
Yeah, I think we should all get some sleep too. It's been a long day, and tomorrow's gonna be a busy day, of course.
Yeah, we should. It's been stressful enough for me, too.
I guess, but I don't know if it's gonna be easy for me to sleep since I feel like Jack and Aiden are gonna stir up more trouble here.
I don't really care, man. I'm just gonna get some sleep.
Just in case I get assigned on some priority train, you know. You never know. They could already be punished by that yard master.
And besides, why don't you get some sleep too, Jacob? You've been working yourself out too much lately.
I guess, but I don't like this one bit.